Reynor does not strike me, or does not... How do you say that? Strike me. There we go. Man, my brain is so dead, guys. I don't know if it's because I woke up early, or because I played Padel, or because I've just feel like I've had... This week of Macabellum is like the strangest experience ever, in a way that you would think that it's the least intense thing ever. But I actually felt it was mentally very, very draining. I don't know. I was stressed, I was trying to learn all the time, and I was doing my best, and I was playing a lot, and I was thinking a lot about it. Like, I literally fell asleep to thinking of Mustangs with the missile interceptor, and like, figuring out where to place them. I feel like it has really drained me. It was like the most chill video gaming experience ever, but this entire week with the 6-hour ladder windows, and then the team format, and obviously watching Vicky as well. I feel like I just had the... I'm more tired than I am after a Katowice or a BlizzCon, you know? Or an Esports World Cup. Alright, gamers are ready. What a cool bracket. Big shout out to everybody that has signed up. Big shout out to Life on End who got us started with this a little while ago. I think we're gonna have a really, really fun Monday. Hello, Rodzin. Good luck, mate. Have fun. Enjoy. We have a 10-minute prediction. I'm not the host. That Streamerzone Gerald would be down to actually watch me play. I mean, we just smacked Moondeer. I believe he's a Chinese Zerg, that's all I know. Basically had a free win in the start and I almost lost. It was an impressive performance by me, honestly. I don't know where you are, mate. maybe Pi can sneak you in. I don't do brackets, Lino. I don't even have any login. I don't have powers. So if you signed up and checked in, you should be good. If not, you always have to talk to Pi. I have zero influence over brackets. I don't even have an account. I've got no power. I've got nothing. Pi is the one who handles everything. I even responded to you in chat. Alright guys, first game of the All Random Monday. What do we got over here? Look at this. It's a little PvP. Haha.
Let's get it on.
Well, tough start for Reynor today, guys. Tough start for this man. Bottom left side, spawning as the Italian Protoss. It is BASILISK Reynor. Top left side of Persephone, we are looking at the main base of Streamerzone Gerald. Reynor low ground pylon, Gerald high ground pylon. I love random against random guys, and they miss each other actually. That's funny. So Reynor is gonna try to be max packs here. Honestly, I'm a big fan. Reynor is gonna try to be max. Accidentally. I think he was more worried about the Gerald Zerg. Now Gerald realizes that he's gonna have to play a PvP against Reynor. No, that's true. Old school max packs of 2022, 2023. Alright? That's what I meant. I know Max in this day and age doesn't do it anymore in PvP, at least on most maps. I think on a map with a ramp, it's so easy peasy to do it. Like Ultra Love, we still do it for sure. Average random player's experience. So, is he unhappy? Or is he happy? Reynor's got double gas already. And a Cybercore, so the Nexus is never going to be very, very, very quick. Been a little while since I've seen Reynor play a lot of Protoss and Terran. I know he recently had a best of 7 show match with Clem, where they played reverse race. I believe Reynor won, right? Very close. Double Stalker. Reynor goes to Stargate actually before the Nexus. Because that pylon, pretty good job by Gerald, by the way. Look, it is a triple pylon block, so it is 75 minerals down the drain. Reynor is also going to pylon block on the other side of the map. Let's it finish. Man, that's 150 minerals to delay Nexus. Seems like they both lost the probe as well. Reynor does now at least know that it's a double stalker. And Gerald worried about an early Oracle flying into his main. Gonna get the shield battery. Oh, we were supply blocked for a split second, but that has been taken care of. It's gonna be hard for Reynor to deal with 4 stalkers, even though 1 battery is absolutely goated. A battery and a sentry. Apparently good enough, guys. Reynor is supply blocked. Needs a 3rd gateway unit. I think not having a sentry here is actually a bit problematic. Because Adepts and Zealots, they don't deal that much damage to the Stalkers. Like, the Stalkers can absolutely tank Adept shots. They're gonna have a much tougher time tanking sentries. Because sentries just somehow became absolutely fucking cracked. Zealot, Adept, and the Stalker. Where's Reynor gonna let the Stalker pop on the left side? He needs to be careful, by the way. He does not have energy recharge. He is going to lose his Zealot. Oracle flies into the main. What do? A big old fat stasis. Cha-ching! Seems like Gerald is incredibly eager to just kill Reynor here. Can he ever get the battery? Reynor could use energy recharge. Reynor is about to have 2 Stalkers, though. That is a mental stasis, guys. That is a stasis as big as you're ever going to see it. Careful, Reynor. I don't think Reynor is Omega dead. No, I think you guys are underestimating the power of shield batteries. 2 Stalkers and 2 batteries is honestly all you need, and now it's double Oracles. So no, I don't see how you ever die here. Maybe later, but not yet. And now the shield battery doesn't do anything. That is -5 probes immediately. Reynor in the PvP. Only 2 Stalkers get recalled. So about Reynor being Omega dead? Do we still think he's Omega dead? I mean, his Twilight is a lot later, obviously. And he might miss some experience, but this was big. Very, very, very big. Reynor in the PvP. Hey, Lambo is not playing this week, right? That's a shame, because I thought he said he would play again this week. I thought he said that last week. But obviously Lambo is already qualified for the big finals, if he wants to play it, that is. Big thank you to Nor Bash Bash. You make Monday evening the highlight of the week. Honestly, that's a lot of pressure. I don't know if I can deal with that right now. But Mondays are enjoyable because of Starcraft and because the stock market opens. And then you have something to get excited over. Or you know what you're working for all week long. So honestly, I've grown very fond of the Mondays. Now, the random tournament is a bit different for Lambo. I know Lambo doesn't like the regular one-day online tourneys, but I think an all-random tourney, that strikes a different itch for him. But I guess it's less fun when Clem and Reynor are playing. But maybe he's just busy. Hope to see him at least for the finals event. Reynor looking good here in game 1 playing PvP against Gerald. Poor Gerald. Okay, Gerald does kill one of the Stalkers. He is going to be very, very aggressive. Gateway count 3 against 3 though. Reynor's blink only halfway done, but Gerald will always be forced to keep a couple units at home. Because if he doesn't, he is in danger of losing, I think, another 5 probes here. And losing 5 probes, guys, is not good. That is -2. Okay, Reynor's a bit washed. You can really see that he has played too many other video games. However, he still gets those 5 probes that he said he would. The only problem is that he lost an Oracle, which he was not supposed to. And yes, guys, this is a replay. This was recorded yesterday. That's why my predictions are so good. Just don't tell anybody else. Monday night is supposed to be live. No, I did not play Battlefield 6. I would still say that I am not a video game. But honestly, if you look at my activity lately, that might be a lie. Reynor with the forward blink. This feels really, really, really adventurous, especially because Gerald has a warping point here. But Reynor says, have no fear. Some real Zerg micro is here. And that's not bad, to be fair. But can Gerald now blink forward? No, Gerald is going for the Dark Shrine. Where is that Dark Shrine? Okay. It's right next to where we just battled. Stasis Trappy. Wow, the burst damage of all the probies. What a gamer. Did you play Battlefield, Jumi? I played Battlefield when I was a kid with my brother, and I did really like it. But I actually liked Medal of Honor even more. I think that was Medal... No, sorry. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Look, we need a medic! That was my favorite. I played Medal of Honor, I played Battlefield, but I love Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Enemy Territory. That was the version that I played with shit on. I think I just played the original. Battlefield 1 and 2, maybe? 1942, if that's the thing. Reynor continues to go forward, knows that he's got an economic lead, and he is okay with trading Stalkers for Stalkers. Guys, the all-random tournament is off to a hot start, as it looked like Reynor got unlucky spawning as Protoss. But Reynor said, nope, I didn't get unlucky. I actually got lucky because I got the strongest race. The only danger zone, though, guys, are the DTs. Not one, but two DTs will go forward. I don't know what these batteries are for. Reynor, we have one Oracle, guys. So important to recall this bad boy immediately. Gerald is in all sorts of trouble, but he does have DTs. It is the Oracle that gets recalled. There's DT in the main as well. Reynor's going to get a second. Oh, that's the first revelation. This is going to hurt. Man, this went behind. Sweet baby. But I still think Reynor's army is just way too big now. This is way too big. Like, this is great damage. 18 probes for 2 Dark Templars is fantastic. Goes without saying. But I think Reynor's real army is just way too big. And Gerald knows it. He's not just casually making up a 12 Stalker deficit. There's one more DT here. Alright. Oh! Gerald is gonna try to snipe not one but 2 Oracles and then also unpower the Stargate. Honestly, that would have been the biggest bullshit Protoss victory that I've ever seen in my life. That is not going to happen. DTs, however, Reynor does need to really get on top of this, but he has. Right? He has taken out the pilot, he has taken out the gate, he has taken out the Dark Shrine. Yeah, this was all a little bit annoying. But at this point, it is Reynor with his off race. That's what the 2 batteries were for. Keeping those Oracles alive against the YOLO blink forward. Try to end the game with no DP. Or no detection, rather. Reynor saw it coming all along. With his off race, the Italian Stallion is off to a great start. As long as we don't fumble too hard here, I don't think that's possible. We're gonna kill a few more Stalkers. Gerald invested a lot in those DPs as well. They were amazing, but he just lost the Stalker Wars way too harsh. Because he lost a lot of probes to the Oracles. The 1 gate Stargate opening turned out to be a little bit superior. This is, however, a great hold by Gerald in the end. And now he is a 3-base Protoss. So is Reynor. Well, good hold, but we're still behind. Reynor has a bunch of slow zealots. It's maybe not the most useful army supply that the world has ever seen. What Reynor could do is, of course, split off the Oracles. And that's either going to force Gerald to respect it, and then Gerald's main army is going to be tiny and weak. Or Gerald doesn't respect it, and he's going to lose an additional 9 probes this time. And I told you guys I did watch the replay already, so the 5 prediction was correct. The 9 could be correct as well. What are we doing, Gerald? Gerald, his army is in the bottom left. I don't know why. Reynor casually walks into the natural. Gerald does not ever want to accept. Oh, careful. Don't lose Oracles for that thing. Okay, we lose 1. Oh, I didn't even know that. What? No way. Even when we are not looking. The goat. Yeah, the goat. Reynor is an absolute little goat. As every single Stalker blinks head first into the stasis. I don't think it would have made a difference, but that's still funny. What races did you get, Alex? Reynor 1, Gerald 0 in this all random clash. Take a very tiny break, guys, and then I'll be back with game 2. You can Terran versus Protoss and Zerg versus Terran. So you guys got both off race twice? It's okay, mate. Lower bracket run, baby. Lower bracket run. Guys, very, very tiny break, and then I'll be back. Reynor Gerald game 2 coming up. Is this safe? No, that's 2-pack. That's definitely not safe. I do love 2-pack though. No, it's still 2-pack. Alright, cancelled. First strike. All eyes on me. I got a strike from Twitch. Really? You actually got a strike, Jumi? I've never had a strike. That's surprising, sorry. Woo! Okay, well, I think Reynor is gonna be a bit more happy with this one. Reynor is going to be a little bit happier with this one. In the bottom right side, he is spawning as the Protoss once more. It is the Italian stallion Reynor. And in the top left side, we're looking at the main base of the man who plays in every single tournament out there. It is Streamerzone Gerald. Never-ending passion out of this man. Reynor sending words of encouragement over to Gerald. What else did we miss? Freaky stuff. I never got a strike, but that's why I always delete the VODs where I play music. If I have like regular music, if I'm listening to something like Tupac or Eminem, I always delete the VODs. Just for safety. Unfortunately, there really is like no way to listen to copyrighted music and be safe at the same time. Some people say there is, but I don't believe it. To the day of today, I do not believe it. So Gerald says he has not played Zerg for 6 years. He's bringing some gas, that's nice. I come in peace. I wonder what he's even thinking of. Like, what could he theoretically do? We obviously know that Reynor's PvZ is really good. Like, Reynor is, needless to say, always a top tier favorite in all random tournament. Clem is probably the favorite at the moment because his Protoss is so stupid good. And he has played so much Protoss. Might indeed, as Bully pointed out earlier, might be forced to play a TVT tonight. We got him, guys. We have tricked Clem into playing a TVT against his will. The stars need to align a little, but it is possible. This is going to be difficult for Gerald. Dealing with 2 adepts is already a first real skill check in this matchup. Okay, this actually works out. No, wait, where are the links? Oh, the links are on the other side of the map. Alright. Gerald is really trying to go through the adept. Now, there was a hole in the wall. There no longer is a hole in the wall. This does not look like ideal drone defense, but okay. You know, he only lost 3 in the end. That was nice of Gerald. Oh, somehow gets the kill. Everyone gets a chance to play TVT. Ah, this is good defense. The natural looks a little naked, but good defense over at the third. Honestly, not all that bad on Gerald's side so far. For a man who says he plays incredibly little Zerg, if ever, this could have been a lot worse. Now, it's not looking mega hot, but it could have looked a lot worse. Struggling a little bit with my sound settings today. I don't know exactly what I want in life. 4 overlords at once as Reynor uses energy recharge. I feel like Reynor, his pylons have been a little bit out there today. Truly using them as warp in locations. A Baneling nest. I like it. I've always been a fan of Ling Bane in this matchup. Maybe we can watch Jumi against Clem next, by the way. This is hurts for Gerald. If I know Reynor, he definitely has a smile on his face now. He's like, how do you like it? How do you like it? Yeah, I think that was an enjoyable experience for Reynor, guys. I think that sparked joy. Hey, if I know my boy, that is one that made him quite happy. How are Jumi and Clem, guys? Are they going yet? Reynor Iba. Oh, Reynor Iba. Okay, we'll watch Reynor Iba. That's a really good match. Yeah, that's okay. I'm totally fine with sticking with Reynor. Like, Jumi against Clem is very fun, but Reynor Iba is really, really, really fun. What happened? Two oracles killed 10 plus drones. And Gerald was out of here. He had enough. I have to eat after the series, my friend. Reynor versus Iba. All random. Best of 3. Reynor. Ita random. Iba. UK random.